The wind will increase as we head through the day for us here in Denver, and that'll help lead to some very high fire danger for us here in the metro area. It's one of those be smart days for us, that high fire danger. Big changes ahead, by the way, for Monday and Tuesday with some snow likely for us in the Denver area. A couple inches looking likely for us on Tuesday. Red flag warning, fire weather warning across the eastern plains for us. Notice this, wind gusts up to 65 miles an hour. Those are really strong winds for us here on the eastern plains, and that could lead to that elevated fire concern for us for this afternoon into this evening and tonight. So winds right now, notice that Blackhawk, 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Boulder right now not showing up, but on the southwest side of town at the NCAR Mesa Lab, they've had regular gusts in the 55 to 60-mile-an-hour wind, 55 to 60 mile an hour range. All that's going to kind of shift east. So I-25 right now not seeing a ton of strong winds down here. I know it's a little bit breezy down here into the metro area, but that wind will only increase as we head through the day today. So the winds kind of relax a little bit for us. The foothills in Denver, they get worse as we head through the day. So we're going to kind of push those winds out of the foothills, move them east as we head through this afternoon and into tonight and to early tomorrow. So by tomorrow morning, it's really widespread windy everywhere, but I think the worst the wind will be tonight, this afternoon and tonight. And that, by the way, will elevate that risk for fire danger for today in particular. But tomorrow, we should see things relax a little bit in terms of that fire risk. Not entirely, but we will see that risk die down a little bit for tomorrow. Today, likely the highest risk for us across the entire urban metro area. So a couple things to keep in mind. Fire danger day, what exactly do you do, right? A couple things to keep in mind. Sign up for those emergency alerts. Probably worth a quick flip through your phone just to make sure you got that emergency alerts toggled on. Avoid anything with a spark outside and have a go kit ready to go as well, especially if you live near a big open space area. Temperatures right now are already well into the 40s and 50s on the eastern plains. A lot of 20s for us into the high country. For today here in Denver, we top out near 70 degrees. By the way, record for today, 71. Can't rule that out, but unlikely that we get to 71 today, but still, maybe an outside chance we get there. Highs for today, 60s, 70s for us eastern plains, 30s and 40s into the high country. And for tonight, we're going to drop back to about 42 degrees, but it's going to be very windy for us. And again, the worst the wind in Denver might end up being tonight. It's going to be a loud night. You'll notice that wind, notice that 30 to 50 mile an hour gust for us for tonight. So it's going to be pretty loud out there for the evening. Tomorrow, temperatures top out at 70 degrees. By the way, if we get up to 70, for what it's worth, our average first 70-plus day of the year in Denver is on March the 9th. So this would be about 10 days, 2 weeks or so ahead of schedule, but the wind will continue to be persistent for tomorrow as well. Highs, 60s, 70s for tomorrow, 30s and 40s into the high country. Winter storm watch, 1 to 2 feet of snow, but it's the fine print here, folks. Notice that 65-mile-an-hour wind gust plus that snow. I don't know if you've ever driven in 1 to 2 feet of snow plus 65-mile-an-hour winds. That is not fun. You do not want to be doing that. And the worst of it will be tomorrow night and into your Tuesday morning. So that wind, that snow, it's going to be ripping snow tomorrow night into the high country. I-70 on south. Really, it's going to be snowing pretty heavily for tomorrow. And then we get a cold front that moves its way through Denver. I think on Tuesday we see some of that snowfall. It looks like a low impact event for us here in Denver. I think we get a few slushy inches of snowfall. I think for us here in Denver, it's going to fall mostly during the day on Tuesday. And I don't have to tell you, it's so warm today and tomorrow. The ground's going to be really warm. It's going to fall during the daylight hours. My guess is we don't see a ton on the roads, and it's a pretty low impact event. We'll keep you posted on that, but a few slushy inches possible for us, especially on colder surfaces. The mountains, though, this is a high-impact snow, 1 to 2 feet of wind-driven snow. Most of that will be, again, for tomorrow night and to your Tuesday morning. By the way, if you do have plans, I'm going to go back to this for a quick second. If you have plans in the high country, again, you're driving through any of the main passes, Highway 50, I-70. Folks, if you're planning on doing that tomorrow night or Monday morning, move that around. Try and, during the day tomorrow is probably all right. During the day on Tuesday, probably all right. It's, again, tomorrow night and Tuesday morning where it looks really bad up there into the high country. 7-day forecast temperatures mostly in the 60s for the next few days. Exception being, of course, Tuesday, Wednesday, where we get that brief shot of snow. That high temperature of 45, by the way, that's going to be pretty early in the morning. By the way, if you're also keeping score, 70 on Monday afternoon, low temperature of 13 on Wednesday morning. Par for the course here in Colorado. Be careful with that fire danger for today.